Red Alert RBT Snaps and Chats coming to you today, this lovely Monday, October 20th. What are you doing today? Where's your children at today? Where's your youth? What are you doing? Today's show is called Saving Our Youth, one zip code at a time. And I got a special guest for y'all. This little lady right here. Hey, y'all might can't tell the little pint
Hey.
size that she is. Introduce yourself. What? Tell them who you are.
Hi, I am Big Energy. Big Energy. I am 4'9", but I am 30 and I wear a size 2, but I'm stepping with my boots on the ground, okay?
And y'all know I've been having my boots on the ground forever. That song don't mean nothing to me because when people thought country was not cool and called me a fool, I was stepping in those same things that everybody running around here putting
It's
on.
called a
trailblazer. Girl, you better say it. I
better.
got true grit.
Okay, period.
They don't know nothing about that.
They don't.
But today we coming to y'all straight from Out of the Mud Inc. Ooh-wee. Y'all know I love this place, right? In the city of Flint, in the heart of downtown, sitting here. Y'all see that background? Can y'all see that? I just want y'all to know we live in a wonderful, beautiful city. Although there's things that tarnish us, we need to stand above and rise above the tarnishness of it all and be better than that. So before I start the show today, I got two quick little poems that I'm going to say. Y'all know how I always do because I'm an author, a writer, and a poet.
Period.
The first one is Entertain Me. I live to laugh and love, all while you cry and scream to hate everything that I am. That's all I got to say. Amen.
Oh.
The other one I always use, but I got to say this because we finna talk about the youth. What is the difference between school and life? In school, you are issued a lesson and then tested. In life, you are tested that teaches you a lesson. Say it ain't so.
Can you say that again, please?
In school, you are taught a lesson and then tested. But in life, you are tested and that teaches you a lesson. And if you don't learn, then you need to go back to somebody's school of hard knocks or school or something.
Listen, if you don't learn, it's going to bring you back right around and reroute you back to the same lesson and test.
Right? See, let me tell y'all, big energy right here. Man, I had the opportunity of meeting this young lady about 2 years ago at St. Mark Outreach Center. We were doing things speaking about life, love, family, and the youth. I had no idea she had a beautiful voice. Check her out on Dre Hood's single, Closer to My Dreams. Trust and Believe. And she did her thing at the 810 downtown Flint when we had that. Shout out to Erica Bree for putting that on.
Erica.
Thank you, boo.
Thanks for having us.
So, big energy. First up, I need to know how you came up with this name with your little bitty body and your little bitty self. How'd you do this? What happened? Where did this come from? Talk to me.
Okay, so I went through a lot of changes as far as how I wanted to be viewed as an artist, and I felt the only way I could really describe myself, was talking about the energy that I possess inside of me. And people always say, "Oh my God, you're such a small person, but you have such a huge voice."
I love
and
it. That's true.
That's just a little piece of the energy that's really coming out of me. I really believe that I got a 7-foot man and he in there like, yeah.
You know, I'm trying to say, fellas, don't underestimate the power of a woman.
Okay.
Because we can stand 10 toes down and 10 toes up, strong behind you, with you. You don't want us against you.
Okay, you sure don't. That's the last thing you want.
That's the last thing they want.
You want me to be sweet, baby. Every time.
Sugar, honey, iced tea. Don't bring it. We ain't gonna bring it.
Don't make me frown. That is not good.
So, big energy. How long have you been using this name? because I know you do a lot in the community.
Mm-hmm.
I know you do a lot with the children. Let me tell y'all, my grandbaby seen this woman and lost their mind. They was like, yeah, and I was like, how y'all know her? From the Boys and Girls Club.
Mm-hmm.
So tell the listeners about what you do, how you got involved with the Boys and Girls Club, and why it means so much to you.
Okay, so as far as big energy, I just named myself big energy within the last maybe year and a half, and that came with me rebranding myself as an artist.
Okay.
I wanted to represent myself, represent myself as
Represent all that. Yeah.
all of them.
All that.
I wanted to reinvent myself because I have been singing around the city my entire life, and I haven't grown much as far as my size. So people still kind of approach me as Little Whitney.
Aww.
And though I feel like that's an honor, um, it can feel disrespectful to my level of growth and where I am going.
Cause she's a grown woman, y'all. Believe
A
me.
whole grown woman bills. Okay, please.
Grown woman
Grown
attitude too.
woman bills.
Big energy that comes. Big energy to me comes from something deep within. Like she was like, I gotta let it out because I'm a short person myself, and I get the short people syndrome a lot.
Okay.
But you're a little smaller than me, so honey, I believe in you. And I've seen your energy.
Okay.
And I believe it is big.
It is.
And those children love you.
Cause it's big and because my love for them is just as big as this. And anything I get on the stage, anytime I get on the stage and y'all see me just in my element, that's the same way I feel about working with my kids at my job, because originally I was a Boys and Girls Club kid.
Aww.
I was homeschooled. So my first year being homeschooled, my mama took me to the Boys and Girls Club because she wanted me to have balance. Now, I was already doing a lot of theater and I was around a lot of people, but that environment was just a little bit different and it felt like homey kind of. And I don't know, like sometimes she didn't want me to go, but I had to go. Like it was the studio there. It was people that I didn't get a chance to get to know in my community that I got to learn a lot from.
Ain't that something special? That's really special. I am very happy to have you here on my show today for more reasons than one. One, because I never really got a chance to tell you how beautiful you are with your music and your just attitude. I love it. Everybody know that everybody got that little wickedness about them. Trust and believe.
And do.
I have it too.
And do.
But when you want to do something for the Lord and you display it and you put it out there in your community and you allow the people, especially the youth, to learn from you and you welcome them in your space, that takes a lot. That takes a lot because it takes from your daily world, your daily life.
Oh.
I gotta ask this question.
Oh, they saving me in my daily life. Do you hear me? Being able to currently, I'm gonna just tell you the truth. I just recently got out of a 9-year relationship.
Okay.
And the Boys and Girls Club has been my safe space in that process. My goodness. And they're like, I don't know what happened, but something different with you, Miss Whitney. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, never let nobody get in your way.
Ooh.
Even as a little kid, like if you feel like they in your way, just remove yourself and put yourself in another spot. I swear it's so much easier than standing there trying to force yourself into this spot.
So in other words, if it don't fit, don't.
Oh, please don't force. Don't
Relax
force
and let it go, right? That's our live studio
let it
audience.
flow like Tony Braxton.
You know what I'm saying? But see, people don't realize that our youth in this community or any community, our youth have a voice.
Oh,
they have a strong voice and they have a word and they have a message. Some stubborn adults,
Mm.
not me, not her, not my live audience, and definitely not my producer. We all know that children have a voice.
Oh, they
And
do.
that's why this show today is going to be so important to those listeners. If you're out there listening, chime in. Let me hear what you got to say. 248-820-5053. Coming to you from Out of the Mud Inc. with James Mayfield, the greatest Mayfield, George F. Grundy, and Larry Lott. These guys are making it happen. I said every Monday and now on Sundays. If you follow me on Sundays with Sassy T, me and Stephanie Winfrey are doing that. Trust me, it's totally different from today's show. But today's show is all about our youth. If you got an answer to something we're talking about, if you got a question you want us to answer or just talk about, chime in, give us a call. We are here. This is what we do at the Out of the Mud Inc. We are here to service the community of the city of Flint. Now, if you want to be heard, get on that line. Don't be absurd, but let us hear you.
Okay.
Right.
That part.
So, big energy. Do you have any children?
I do not.
But you have a lot of them.
Oh, I got
that's surrogate.
I got a million surrogate. I got kids calling me, asking me for money for college right now.
What?
So I need to be a billionaire expeditiously.
Y'all, whatever she's doing, look out for her. Because I'm telling you, my grandbabies didn't even know I knew this lady.
Yes, they did.
And they
I told them
her.
I was coming to see
So
you.
I know that I know it's a lot of children that love her. Whatever she's involved in, I'm sure if she's doing nonprofit things or anything like that, please help her. Submit to anything she's doing. If she posted on Facebook, look her up on Facebook. Put your energy and your effort into it, because if your children go to the Boys and Girls Club, which is
Averill, it is on Averill and Richfield. And also we have another location on Bristol Road. So if you are further out, you can go on to Bristol Road and we will accept you.
See? Flint City got a lot of stuff going
Yes, we
on
do.
to take care of the youth. We don't got to let them just sit out here and be amok and run amok and do all kinds of things. There are a lot of things. The McBride Theater is doing things. St. Mark, we have a lot of things for the youth that we do in our outreach center. I understand that some of the parts of the outreach area, the classrooms, are a little in disarray right now, but guess what? Our heart is not in disarray.
And what?
Our love is not. We're there to help them.
Hey, I just got so excited just thinking about how welcomed I felt when I came to the therapy sessions that St. Mark used to host and hold.
We still do, except for when it.
Oh my
when
God!
We got damaged.
I had such a great time, and
we loved you there.
And I felt welcome.
Yes,
like that's
even
not
when
something...
your mom came and had her words to say, and this other lady and her son. I'm telling you, it is open. It ain't just for women; it's for men too. Yes. Come and express yourself, and that's what help us help each other.
That's right.
To build,
that's right.
Because it's about you. It's about the youth.
It is. Because did we forget that they are the future? If we don't pour into them, we ain't gonna be able to go to the grocery store without AI. We ain't gonna have no teachers without.
My girl said without AI. Listen what I'm trying to tell you. I don't like AI. I promise you I do not. Because to me it means it's what did I say? It's not ain't real or something like that.
It definitely is soulless.
It's not. It's
soulless for sure. It kills the connection that we have with one another. And that's
I like
already
those
happening
words.
with the phone, I'm watching everybody. I want to spend bonding time and everybody looking at this phone.
So I just have to ask, how old are you?
I'm 30.
She's 30, but she's so little, petite and sweet. But the thing is, to hear this from a woman that's been in this world 30 years, for her to say what she's saying to a lot of you 30-year-olds and 20-year-olds and 19-year-olds, even some of you 40 and 50-year-olds, she just said a whole lot in a few little words. Because really it makes a difference. How can we, as adults, continue to live this life and not pay attention to what those youth are doing? Because remember, there were other people ahead of us when we were youth that brought us aboard. that allowed us to see the things that are happening in our community to be aware of. Where she works at right now and what she does as a part of her giving back to the community, the Boys and Girls Club, my grandbabies attended there. I believe in that. How long have you been there?
I have been there for 3 years. 3 years. And this is every coworker I have they are amazing. It's like you really can't do this work without having the true heart for it, or it's gonna eat you up. Cause them babies, they are gonna challenge you.
Ooh.
They said that they got a voice. You said that they could use it. Are they about to? And I'm gonna tell them to use it and say
Me
what they
too.
really feel. Come on in my room and tell me what you really think
Right.
about them. Cause
That's
then
how
when we in the
gonna be able to
meeting,
help them.
listen, when we in the meeting, Miss Whitney gonna hold them accountable just like I hold you accountable. You understand?
Mhm.
Every time.
I gotta ask a question. When they look at you, they be like, "You part
I
of the
know
group?
she
You
can
they
do.
think you one of the kids?"
They do. The kid, and the greatest part about it is that it makes me like camouflage. So like they'll be talking some craziness and not know I'm standing. I be like, now you know, and they be like, oh dang, I didn't even know that was you. That's right.
Mhm.
Good.
Blending right on in. Look, see what I'm saying? Y'all remember that show? What was it? To Catch a Predator, and they had that little girl on there. Baby, big
Me,
energy.
I'm
You could
auditioning.
have auditioned for that spot because I'm telling you, you're beautiful.
Yeah.
The craziness would have came out the
Okay,
closet on
man,
you.
come on up. Cause
They would have
I
been on
got
her.
something for you for sure.
I know, and you would have been like, "Yeah, you want some milk and cookies?"
I got something for you. Come on.
But man, I'm here to tell you that life be lifing.
It does.
And all we need to do as adults is to pay attention to the youth.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, we all once were there. I was a youth. I didn't have no above guidance over me, no extracurriculum things to do. I had none of that. So to now, Lord. So now when I see this is available, you know, there's a program called Inspire You.
Mm.
The McBride Theater is doing things. We just got my grandbaby signed up for that. We got the Boys and Girls Club that's doing stuff. We have a lot of things that's going on in the city of Flint. But if you feel that you're doing a better job at helping your kids do things and be a part of this community to grow so that we as adults and elders can be comfortably living, then good for you. But if you realize you ain't doing nothing, you better check yourself before you wreck the rest of us.
Okay. No,
That's what's
seriously.
going to happen.
Yes.
They're giving
What
up
we
on their own
do
kids.
affects us.
And there's a lot of things in Flint that are available for free. I'm gonna say right now because I don't know what's gonna happen in the next couple of.
Hey, and even
Well,
if
right now it's free.
and
Even
I was
at the Flint Public Library.
and it's
My
beautiful.
homegirl, B. Marie. That's my baby. She be on it. I saw her just recently. Chopped it up with her real quickly. But there's a lot of things going on at the public library that a lot of people are overlooking.
Mm-hmm.
That is for us in the community.
Yes.
Please take your children, take advantage. If you can go to the club, if you can go to the speakeasies,
Oh, come on.
or hang out at all kinds of other events, football, basketball, and I love football, I'm sorry. But if you hang out all these things, then you need to understand that how you feel overwhelmed and enjoyed by what you're doing, why wouldn't you think your children feel about that when you're putting
That's
them
right.
in the things that's in the community that's going to help them help us as a people?
Yep.
We need to grow as a people.
We do. We do. But I'm gonna say even within the chaos, I can see the beauty. Like I can see the growth. I see people like you that's at least got the gall to want to see something be greater.
Yes.
And then I worked with a lot of programs growing up in my own life, and what I learned was the difference between when somebody truly cares about the youth and wants to do something for them and when it's just a money grab. And you can tell the difference when it's just a money grab.
Isn't that sad?
It is very sad, but I appreciate them because it let me see. It helped me with my level of awareness.
Okay.
It helped
I
me
didn't think
see
about that.
it helped
Helping
me see the difference between what it feels and look like and taste like when it's a money grab and when this is genuine. Because first off, you can't even win me over with $1, boo.
I know that's right. I'd rather see our youth be prosperous and learn and do more in the community as a whole than them trying to do it separately by themselves, because they have no direction or no outlet.
Mm-mm.
But we are adults. That's what we're supposed to do. Quick question, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Do you love your children? Do you love your grandchildren? Because if you do, then you don't want to see them fail. You don't want to see them make the mistakes that we made without guidance. So to me, today's show is that much more important. Saving our youth one zip code at a time. Because we can't do everybody at once. I wish I could. How many children do y'all usually deal with at the Boys and Girls Club? From which zip codes or whatever?
Okay, so summertime we get up to 800 children.
Oh.
And then school year, I'm gonna say about 250 all over. But yeah. Me specifically, I teach theater.
Oh, do you?
I
didn't
do.
know that.
I teach theater, dance, and I also run a community service program called Torch Club.
We'll talk about that. Let's talk about your Torch Club.
Okay, so Torch
program.
Club is for kids from 10 to 13.
Okay.
And this year we're planning at the end of the year to do a peace rally. Because at last year, at the beginning of the year, one of our kids that goes there, she turned 9 years old and she was shot. Now she made it through it.
Aww.
And to see her growth and her maturity and how it didn't affect her in a negative way, she's phenomenal. And I think it's crazy to see this baby grow how she's grown. Now we did have another kid that he ran into some violence and he actually did pass on. But
bless his heart.
To watch the other kids kind of process it and then want to find out reasons to find out ways to heal within themselves, but not just within themselves, but they want to heal each other. They don't want to see each other feeling bad.
You don't see that often.
No.
So that's a good thing.
No, you
so
don't.
Basically what you're doing at the Boys and Girls Club is teaching the kids how to unite with each other, consider loving each other as opposed to hatred about things that they don't understand about one another. And me, myself, I appreciate that because I know my grandchildren loved it.
Well, your granddaughter, she does the lights for my shows.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and she teaches the other kids how to do the lights. And do the lights in the
Shout
theater.
out to Janiyah Brown out there, my grandbaby. So she was on my show once before.
Okay, yes.
And she talks so professional.
Doesn't she?
She's the only one that ever asked me questions that made me cry.
Oh.
That's because she knows me.
But she's amazing, though.
She is.
She's
I love
amazing
watching her grow. And I think that a lot of that, my daughter says, a lot of my grandbaby's growth came from the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh.
She did. She shouted it out big time. She said a lot of the things she understand as a young lady to conduct herself, she learned it from the Boys and Girls Club. She brings me her food she likes to cook, and she's like, Miss Whitney, look what I cook. I said, girl,
if she's into culinary, you know you have the AXO program. How old is she?
14.
15.
What grade is that?
10th?
Yeah.
10th grade?
9th, 13th.
9th, 13th.
She ready.
Well,
and she,
not for culinary,
but she's a chef.
But she needs to start coming, involve herself with the NAACP.
So write that down so you can give it to her.
NAACP, ACT.
And I actually was a part of the AXO. I went and I competed in AXO in the 9th grade. And And no, I did not win the national competition, but I won the local competition, and I didn't care nothing about winning the competition. It was so much talent, so many beautiful people. Not only that, but the Obama stayed in our hotel. Michelle spoke at our award ceremony that year. Blair Underwood, Cheryl Underwood, all of these and they were like,
I didn't know anything about this.
And that's the part that breaks my heart, because the people in this city, they're immaculate. Like, we took kids down there. We've taken kids down there every year, and I can tell that they're not receiving the same training them other kids in that other state is getting. Yeah, I got a little loud because
Did
I
y'all
need
hear
them
that?
to understand that.
We need to stand strong behind our own.
Because them babies out there, they doing amazing, but I can't never take the respect off my babies, because my babies ain't getting that.
But they still show out.
And they show.
And win.
They show out and win.
And you know why? Because they got people like you.
Oh, they show out
backing
and
them
win.
up. But see, that's the thing. What a lot of people in our community don't realize is that if you got it in here, okay, you hold it in here, but you're displaying it out here, and you're pushing it toward the youth, and you're giving them the opportunity to learn and have that feeling inside of them, then you never know what spark you're going to light in them. But to yell at them and cuss at them and put them down and tell them they're nothing and all these things, you ain't doing no better than what this world out here is doing to them.
And it's because you got
beating
an
them
issue,
down.
and you really need to look. If you're doing that, you got to ask yourself why. Because there are times where I get frustrated and I have to say, hey, let me call somebody in here so I can go have a bathroom break or get myself together, because at the end of the day, I'm having a human experience.
Yeah.
And I don't have all the answers, but what can I do to manage myself just a little bit better and show them that I had these moments, but I'm not mad at you. I don't hate you. I love you. I just need you to listen to me right now, and that's a little frustrating that you want to do what you want to do.
Yep, they don't have their parents are not ever ever involved to teach them or tell them, because some parents feel that I want to be my child's friend.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell them nothing wrong.
No.
I don't want to tell them something that's going to upset them, so I want to be their friend. So they're missing out on what's mainly important. And the important part of all that is,
I get it,
your child has got to learn and grow. And they cannot grow with you trying to shelter them. They can't.
Not too much. Please don't.
Love them, but don't coddle too much.
Please don't.
You gotta let them learn. You gotta let them learn.
Because they come get in my space and they want to get up under my wig with me, because they don't know nothing about boundaries, because then nobody teach it to them. And so now I got to teach you about boundaries. And that might sound a little spicy coming from me versus your mama.
Right. Somebody named Chris was like, I love you so much, Whitney, little sister.
Oh, okay. I know who that is. That's McCree right there. Yeah.
Go on and address him.
What's up, Chris?
Hey, she said, what's up? What's up? I'm glad that you all are tuning in. If you're tuning in again, you can get on the chat line. You can get on the phone line, 248-820-5053, Out of the Mud Inc. Like, share, and subscribe. We're also on YouTube. I think we're on a couple other platforms like Twitch, Twitter, X. Check us out on all those platforms. See what you like. And it ain't just this show on there, it's other shows. But please get involved. And you know I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
The feelings of life with all his ups and downs. Everybody got life with all his ups and downs. Faith through poetry, God's will. If it's God's will, I'm learning about his will through my poetry. If you out there and you want to know what I'm talking about, check me out on Amazon. You can read a little bit about this book. And then we got Letters to My Lord. Who am I? Everybody needs to know who you are and what your purpose is on this earth. Because we're not just here as a being to do mischief or mayhem.
Ooh.
We're here for the purpose of the will of God. So that means whatever you got going on in your life, there is a purpose for it. You need to do it. I feel that my purpose is to get a message out to you. I'm loving your purpose as to help our youth understand life and love and wisdom.
Now I need to get with you about what you've been doing in your purpose, because I have some children's books that I've written.
I got the right publicist for you. She's watching. I know. I got you.
Yes, I have
you.
children's books, and let me tell you about my children's book.
Please do.
They're hair based. Well, one of them is hair based. It's called The Magical Hair Island, and it's just basically talking about hair textures, and so that we can learn that our hair has multiple textures, and they may get tangled up, but in that tangled up, you can find the beauty in who you truly are, because we got a lot of coils and twists and turns, but that's what makes you an individual.
It is.
And then my other book is a parent and child affirmation book.
Okay.
And so there's affirmations in the front, and in the back there's a journal for them to kind of create their own affirmation.
Girl, I love it, because in the back of this book is a space.
Why did I know that that's what that was like? Yeah, I knew it.
See what I'm saying? Y'all, big energy has not only a lot of energy with her big little self, she has the spirit. And sometimes it's the spirit that's bigger than your thoughts, and your spirit that's bigger than what you're doing, because it is what the Lord is putting you to display to the world. And if she's got this energy and she's trying to put it out here, don't be slipping, because the message is loud and clear, unless you just don't want to learn nothing new.
I mean, sometimes people don't, and that's okay.
You know, that's sad.
It is very disturbing for me to watch, but I have to be okay with whatever you want to be with. Yeah.
Because we can't force it on nobody. We can't push it on nobody. But what we can do is put it out there for you to adhere to. Absolutely. It's up to you to choose.
It's always a seed planted.
Yes.
Sometimes you plant the seed and other people water it.
Oh.
I like that.
Your responsibility to plant a seed.
That made me feel
Planting the seed and others water it.
Yeah, that made me feel so much better.
Y'all, you know, I got to give it up to my live studio audience. She just put it down. I'm telling you, hey, red alert. That's an alert for you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to understand that sometime in life, we can't do it by ourselves.
And it's no shade if somebody else come water.
It's okay not to be okay.
Yeah.
It's okay to need help.
It's okay.
It is. It really is. Don't let your pride get in the way. When your pride get in the way, that's when you get problems.
Then we start blocking other people's blessings because they supposed to come and help.
Girl, would you speak on that, please?
Oh, man.
Yes, it should be circular.
It should be so.
You do something, she do something, you do something, and eventually it get back to you.
What's the thing?
Everybody you do something for is not the person that's going to do it back to you.
That's right.
But it will eventually come back to you.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And that's how it comes triple fold. You know. One other question I have for you: what do you think that our youth need more of today?
But love.
I said the same thing too.
Yeah.
I said the same thing too.
Love.
I think they need a little bit more love.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's too many. The world is busy, right? People are all over the place. Mm-hmm. Love is not all over the place.
It is. It's just that people are so traumatized that it's tucked up under so much that even when you start giving it to them, they be like, "What's wrong with you? Touching me, loving me, saying, do I need something?" I've watched it.
Well, a lot of that is because they've never seen anybody love themselves.
Oh.
So first a person has to show a person how to fall in love with them. You fall in love with you first. Mm-hmm. Then, because
then you got space to fall in love with other things.
Airport, I see you, Tommy Boo, loving it. Thank you.
You know, when you're in on an airplane and they say if something happens on the plane and the oxygen mask fall down,
you gotta take care of you first.
Take care of yourself first, and then help the next person. So it's imperative that you show your kids that you love yourself first. And as you love yourself, then you can love them, and then they'll learn how to love themselves. So it's we say do as I say, not as I do,
and that's
but
backwards.
we tend to do what you do and not what you say.
Well, we learn
I see
through
you,
example. It's the example.
Yep, my nephew Dewan, that same thing. You know, I just lost my sister. It was his mother.
Oh.
And out of respect for his brothers and sisters, he have been doing a lot of things honoring what his mother asked him to do. Shout out to you, nephew. I love you so much. Keep on honoring my sister because I will as well. But the biggest thing is that what you're saying and what you've been saying and what we're talking about, the youth. Sometimes the youth don't know how to respect the elders that's bringing them the message. How do we get the youth to understand that an elder, it ain't your mom or your dad. We're not telling you what to do. We're giving you instructions in life of what you should do.
Again, you got to mirror that thing.
That too. But then earlier we said something about darn, what was it?
You just write it down.
I didn't. But the example every time. So if you show up and you saying the opposite of what your actions are doing, that's gonna make them kids not listen to you.
Oh,
I don't want to hear nothing
yes.
you got to say. I tell you from experience. But if I watch you do something opposite from what you've told me to do, I've lost respect for you. But example is the first teacher. Before we have words, we learn by example, body language.
Yes.
The baby say, yeah, he don't even have no words. He's using what? His body language. That's it. That's all we know from there. We came up with words because that's a little bit easier to connect with. But if you show me that you hate yourself with your actions, then that's like by the people that you hang around and the food you eat, the car, how you keep your car, how you keep your house, how do you do your hair, do you brush your teeth, do you say hey when you come into work, do you love yourself? Because the way you treating me is showing me how much you have a disdain for yourself, and you trying to make it seem like it's me that's doing it to you. But this is a projection, baby.
Right.
It's a projection.
I believe that because I think that a lot of kids don't know how to show love or display love because it hasn't been shown or displayed to them.
That's right.
And that's why they have problems at school and problems at other people's houses where they go, like disrespectful.
And it could be confusing with a lot of things because you meet these teachers and you might think that they love you or care for you. And then again, they might not. You know what I'm saying? And then you meet some that really do because they might just have that love inside of them. But everybody is not.
So, big energy. I got a question. What do you think is the best way to give back to our community to help the youth understand that they are the light of the world that's coming before us soon? What can you tell the viewers about that? Like, what can you do or what can a person do to give back to the community and help the youth?
When you see something, say something. I literally was just in a show. First off, my kids, we wrote a bullying show. It's called Dance Bullies because they primarily dance. And that was the last line in the show. If you see something, say something. Like, we see people get up and record things so often. We see us get up and when I see the kids outside and they in the street or they doing something they ain't got no business doing, I remember the elders saying, hey, stop doing that. And so I don't care if I look like I'm 12. I'm going to say, if you don't listen to me, I get out this car and knock on your door and talk to your mama. If your mama don't care, we going to be talking about this for a week, boo. I'm showing up.
I like that.
What's up?
I like that. And that's what a lot of people need to do. I said a couple of weeks ago, when we hear violence and gunshots and things going on in our community, somebody, all of us need to holler out in the universe, fix it, Jesus. fix it.
Yes.
Because you never know what's going on. Who's doing what or who's doing what to harm somebody.
Because he could be trying to save somebody. You don't know.
Every time I hear a gunshot or I see something wrong, I holler out, fix it, Jesus. And I ask my viewers and listeners to do that. I mean, let's start doing some different affirmation things in the world and put it out there instead of the hate and the problems and dwelling on things like that, because our youth, saving them is more important to me than any money, cars, lifestyles, any of that. Because I don't want my grandchildren growing up in a world where they are afraid to go outside, or they can't speak their minds, or afraid to talk, or afraid to address certain things. I want them to have a voice. I want them to be heard.
You know, I have been singing since I was like 6 years old.
I didn't know it, but I love it. Her voice is beautiful. If you want to drop a line right now, you sure can. I don't care. Let it out. Let it out. You want to.
So you met someone who set you back on your heels. Goody, goody. So you met someone and now you know how it feels. Goody, goody. Okay, so yes, I've been singing since I was 6 years old. And I've been singing at like funerals. Well, I'm going to say I've been singing at funerals for a long time, but around like 2009 is where I started losing a vast amount of people. Like that's when it seemed like my city changed. It was no longer the Flint I knew it to be.
Okay.
And then
Are you from Flint?
Yes.
Okay.
And so the Flint I knew it to be, and from there I felt like I got on a funeral tour where I was constantly serenading my friends and people younger than me and constantly singing these songs. So that led me to find new songs to sing. So like my primary song that I sing when I go to the funeral is I Won't Complain.
Oh, girl, why you say that? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt my heart. That is one of my favorite ones, and I don't even have to sing the verse, but I just the words in the song make me reevaluate myself, because there's a lot of things in life that I cannot complain about because the Lord has provided for me. Why am I complaining? When I lay my burdens down at the altar, I let them go, because if I'm gonna pray about it and let it go, why do I need to worry about it?
Well, you know, the thing of it is there's nothing is a mistake. Either it's a blessing or a lesson.
I like that.
So why should we complain?
That's right. Because I say for every level, there's a devil. And I'm not saying an actual entity. I'm saying like you might have a devil of finance or relationships or whatever it is. It's something that's going to attack you.
So what happens is that, and I always make this analogy, is like you have a dirty jug of water, and that's who you are because that's what you've been putting in yourself.
Because we're not purified yet.
But as you begin to speak life into yourself, you don't pour that water out. You just keep pouring that other stuff in. As you pour the new water in, the new affirmations in, all of that other stuff eventually pours out of you.
All right.
And you become clean. Don't get me wrong. It's a never ending
cleansing process.
Absolutely.
So just like detoxing, and how like you start to eat the right stuff and you start feeling like maybe this stuff is making me sick. Maybe no, it was the stuff you put in first. When I stopped
drinking, like my family is full of alcoholics.
Same.
Trust and believe. And I've grown up in a home full of alcoholics. And I used to drink every day, all day. I ain't gonna say I was drunk, but I drank every day.
I get it.
But it came to a point where I realized that the things I was doing to my body and myself was affecting my mind and my thoughts and my ability to do things. When I let it all go, things started changing. So I love to say this as a poet. I'm going to say this. When I stopped stalling, all the walls started falling, and I answered my calling. And now I can see the light ahead of me.
Not you gave me chills. She gave it. Not you wrote me a song. You writing me songs in here.
Girl, it might be a couple of them in these
She done wrote me a song in here. We ain't stalling.
Yeah.
We got the walls.
Calling on the walls started
Get
falling.
the falling. Yes,
Girl,
break them down. Yes, we here for that.
I did write a couple songs, and I'm not a singer. If you can sing it for me, I'll sure bless you with the word.
And we'll give you the writer's credit, and we'll get your paperwork together.
Look, I was like, there we go.
What? Because what?
I got too excited,
we get
y'all. This girl,
we gonna call.
Girl, hey,
we gonna call them for the greater good of God. That's right. And ain't no way you gonna put me on, and I ain't gonna do to reciprocate the same thing. Absolutely.
Shout out to Dre Hood for that reason, what she just said. Because everything that young man in that music, he says things in his music that really resonates with me. And I'm sure it resonates with a lot of people. And he a young guy. But he got some powerful words.
He does.
Closer to My Dreams with you and him in that singing. That is my favorite video right now. I shared it. I talked about it. I told him about it. And I even speak on Closer to My Dreams because to me, as we get closer to our dreams in life, we're closer to our calling. We're being closer to the leaning on the Lord or whatever your higher power is. You decide that this is what you want to do, right? So when we let go and let God, a lot of things change and happen inside of us. Greater is He that lives in me than he that lives in this world. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
I don't feel that everything I do is absolutely correct. But everything I do, I remember that I got the youth coming up behind me, especially my grandbabies. And anybody who know me know I love my grandchildren, and I want them to have a better life than what I had. In order to do that, I got to save them one zip code at a time.
Okay.
So
listen, it's also okay for them to see you make a mistake. Nobody's perfect. And sometimes your children, your children's children, can put you on a pedestal as if you're perfect.
Yeah,
we're not perfect. We all fall short.
That's right.
And they need to know that, and they need to see you when you fall down, get back
and
up.
It's an honor. That's an honor to be able to see you get up and dust it off and pull off that Aaliyah and try it again. Try it again, if you got to.
So before we end the show today, I got to ask you one more major question.
Okay.
Dealing with the youth at the Boys and Girls Club, which is on Richfield Road, here in Flint, Michigan, in April. What do you see or hear that most of the kids want to have happen in the world or in their life? What do you see them wanting more
of? They want more support in the things that they want to do. And the things that they would like to do are basic necessities. They want to know how to do the laundry. They want to know how to change their tires.
Y'all hear this?
They want to know, they're coming to me, they want to know how to do their hairs. They want to know.
Very important.
They want to know how to mow the lawn. They want to know how to put drywall up. This is the stuff that they coming to me. I got kids that have businesses that go and mow lawns, that have carts. One of my kids, his name is Elijah. The name of his business is called Young Man's Hands.
Young Man's Hands. I'm gonna have to give you a shout. I'm gonna write that down in my memoir so I can say that one more time.
He said he couldn't. He said he ain't been able to go out and do it like he wanted to because his lawnmower broke down. So I've been walking around the club like, can somebody help us get him a lawnmower?
Anybody out there? Elijah
Tompkins,
Young Man's Hands, a young entrepreneur.
Hands. He has cars and everything.
He needs us because what are we doing here today? We are saving our youth one zip code at a time. I don't know what zip code he's in, but if you're out there and you're eligible and able to help this man, he didn't ask you to cut the grass for him. He ain't asking for you to give him a lawnmower. He needs his fixed to do something. So if you're out there and you're listening, 248 820-5053. Give us a call. Jump in on that chat line. Let us know. We'll get that message to that young man. Help him.
Yes.
If I could, I would.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to resource out for him.
Okay.
And I'm going to get with Whitney or Big Energy. I'm sorry.
No. I'm both of them.
She both of them.
I'm both of them.
Just like
listen,
RBT
my mama
and
named
Terralisa.
Okay, because my mama named me Whitney H.J. Frierson because from her standpoint, she wanted me to be developed into a CEO, and she wanted me to be able to say I'm W.H.J. Frierson. So I'm all day W.H.J. Frierson.
That's a good one. W.H. I love it.
Okay, H.J.
But we got Big Energy instead.
Big energy.
All right. See what I'm saying? So, to all of y'all that's out there, I'm really happy to have Big Energy on my show today. I appreciate you all tuning in. I love that you interact with us and let us know what's going on, because I'm telling you. And if you want to be on my show and you got something to say, get at me. Hit me up in the Facebook Messenger. Hit me up on YouTube. Definitely get at her on YouTube. The girl got a voice. Check her out on Facebook. She is on there. Give me your name on Facebook.
My name is Whitney Big Energy Frierson on Facebook, but I'm Big Energy on all social platforms. I do not want to forget to mention and give a massive shout out to first my mother, Donna Taylor, aka Wildflower.
Which is our live audience.
Okay, she has supported me my entire life, getting me wherever I need to go. But past her, D Steel, aka Quanda, aka D Steel. She is my management in partnership to my mother, and she makes sure that I am in every space I need to be in, and anybody else that she works with, she makes sure they fed. She makes sure they kids fed. She makes sure.
I'm telling y'all, beautiful lady right here. Beautiful lady right here. From the moment I met her, she wooed me with just speaking and talking at the St. Mark Outreach Youth Center.
Yes, we had a great time.
And she came several times and we had several great conversations. Yes, had no idea. And her mom even came and did like facials and helped us out and made us feel beautiful and good. But when I heard this young lady sing, that right there did it for me. Oh. That's why I had to have you here. Oh. And then I found out she worked with my grandchildren. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And listen,
you my mentor.
When she was at St. Mark.
I did not. I didn't find that out to the 810 day.
Wow.
Shout out to Erica Breed.
Wow. That's insane. Huh? Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cattle is high. Your daddy's rich and your mother's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. One of these mornings, y'all gonna rise up, singing. Then you'll spread your wings and fly to the sky.
She had stopped singing for a very long time. Mm-hmm. So she's now back rebirthing her.
That's right, rebirth.
I am.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it right here at Out of the Mud on a Monday.
There go Dre.
On a Monday. What up, Dre? What's up, boo? Y'all heard it right here on a Monday. I got to get her back on the show again because we got a lot more to discuss, a lot more to talk about. We need you to take care of our youth, y'all. We need you.
I can't do this by
to do this with us because they need this, okay?
They do.
So next Monday, we're going to have somebody. I might even bring her back and Dre Hood. Dre, you want to come?
Yeah.
Come on, we got something to talk about. And we're going to give this shout out to MUA Jot for all your makeup needs. Shop with her, please, at www.shopmakeupIsmylife.com. And I want to we coming to you today, bringing it from Out of the Mud Inc. with James Mayfield, the greatest Mayfield, Larry Lye, and George F. Grundy II. Hey, man, it's been a good day. Thank you so much, beautiful little lady. Look, I'm so amazed how little lady, this little beautiful little lady is.
I might need to be asking you to mentor me in some ways.
That's all right. I love doing that.
Okay, great.
I love doing things with people and children and things. That's my thing.
Yeah.
But we're going to end this show right now. I appreciate you all. Red Alert, Red Alert. Snaps in chat over and